Now to that breaking news, North America's busiest commuter rail system shut down this morning.
Workers on the Long Island Railroad went on strike just after midnight after contract negotiations with the MTA broke down with no deal. John Diaz joins us live from Penn Station with more details on how we got to this point and what comes next. John.
Yeah, good morning, both of you. And while many people were out here overnight picketing, you can see a live look right here behind us. Even more people have joined in on this effort. Now, the last time an LIRR strike occurred, well, that was back in 1994, and it lasted for 2 days. Now, the 5 unions, which represent about half the system's 7,000 workers, weren't legally allowed to go on strike until 12:01 this morning, which now will paralyze the busiest commuter rail system in North America. This after 2 days of round-the-clock negotiations, the parties failed to reach a deal. You can see now all over Penn Station signs up saying that no passengers. And come Monday, this strike could force the nearly 250,000 people who ride the system each weekday to find alternative routes into New York City from its Long Island suburbs or to work from home. Now, wages and health care, those are still the 2 main sticking points. And we are told health care contributions for new employees, well, they were introduced at the last minute. MTA CEO Janno Lieber continuing to say that he and the MTA board, well, they just could not responsibly make a deal that, quote, implodes MTA's budget. But MTA union leaders out here picketing, and they're telling us they do feel bad for the riders.
We tried to do the right thing, by the public and our membership. A strike is not what we wanted. This is our end result. We're not looking to hurt the public. You know, the public is our friends, our family, our neighbors. But unfortunately, this is what the MTA comes down to in order to get their attention seriously. This is what we need to do.
Now, in a statement, Governor Kathy Hochul saying, quote, these unions represent the highest paid workers of any railroad in the nation, yet they are demanding contracts that could raise fares as much as 8%, pit workers against one another, and risk tax hikes for Long Islanders. She also called the strike reckless. Now, I will say a lot of people have been showing up here at Penn Station just confused about all this, not knowing how to get now to Long Island. As we speak, actually, one of my camera women, Connie, she's actually helping a woman get to Huntington, having to get an expensive lift all the way out there to Huntington. And with no future negotiations right now scheduled, well, it's unclear how long this could actually last. For now, though, we are live this morning from Penn Station. John Diaz, CBS News, New York.
I cannot imagine how much that ride to Huntington is going to be
hundreds.
And as John mentioned, the commuter impact is vast here.
For more on that, we turn to Kristie Keleshian in Ronkonkoma, where she's tracking what alternatives there are for riders. Kristie, I'm sure not many people want to take a Lyft or Uber from the city out that way.
No, Aziza and Jenna, that would be very expensive, but honestly, that really might just be one of your few options here this weekend, because a lot of these alternate routes, all of these alternate routes are going to be taking place on Monday. I want you to see right now just the turnout here at Ronkonkoma Station. Several, I would say dozen union members here in blue and red shirts. People are honking. You might hear some honking as cars pass by, like right now. Lots of support here, but just want to tell you about these alternate routes. Ronkonkoma here, Bayshore, Huntington stations will have peak and reverse peak direction service on the A train line for shuttle buses at Howard Beach, JFK Airport, and the Jamaica 179th Street F train. So that's what the shuttle buses here, again, starting Monday, will do. And another part of this contingency plan is designated passenger drop-off points at Far Rockaway, Kew Gardens, Ozone Park, Sheepshead Bay, and Woodhaven Boulevard. And we heard from picketers, including Jeff Pacini, who was on the picket line for the 2nd time in his 30-plus career here at LIRR at this station. Take a listen.
We're just looking for a fair wage, and we're all doing the work. We record ridership, and we're just trying to, get what's fair to us. We're not getting paid now, I don't know anybody on Long Island that can, go without pay. So doing this, without getting paid, it should send a very strong message that we mean business.
Quite a strong message there indeed. We heard from another picketer who said really this is something he had to plan around, not getting a paycheck for who knows how long. And he also says he's just 10 days away from his retirement after a 30-plus year career. Just unbelievable that, I mean, we don't know how long this could be taking place. He says he hopes that this would not cut into when his actual retirement date is. So who knows how long? Again, we don't know. But this is a beautiful sunny day, and we have a lot of events taking place in the city, including Springsteen at the Garden. We have the Subway Series at Citi Field, the Brooklyn Half, of course, several concerts and graduations. We are in graduation season, so a lot that Long Islanders will miss who were planning on taking the train. So again, the timeline here unclear, but the message here still very strong. And Ronkonkoma, Long Island, Kristie Keleshian, CBS News, New York.
An inconvenience for sure, Kristie. Thank you. And for those heading to Citi Field for Game 2 of the Subway Series tonight, the Mets are offering several alternatives to get to the ballpark. They include direct shuttle service from the locations on your screen. Another option is taking the 7 train to Mets Willets Point.
And we will have continuing coverage throughout the entirety of this strike. You can look for updates on air and online at cbsnewyork.com.